What if I told you that in the next minutes, you'll discover an ancient secret that made Roman emperors invincible in their minds and unshakable in their purpose? A secret so powerful that once you understand it, you'll never again waste energy on things you can't control. By the end of this video, you'll possess the exact same mental framework that transformed ordinary men into legends, and you'll learn why 2025 is your year to master this life-changing philosophy. In a world drowning in endless distractions and shallow pursuits, 2025 stands before you as an unprecedented opportunity. What if I told you that the ancient Stoics discovered a profound truth that could transform your entire existence? The secret lies not in chasing external validation or temporary pleasures, but in turning your gaze inward with unwavering focus. This is not just another self-help message. This is the timeless wisdom that empowered emperors and philosophers to achieve extraordinary heights of personal excellence. Marcus Aurelius, the great Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote in his private journals, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." These words, penned nearly 2 millennia ago, resonate more powerfully today than ever before. In an age where social media algorithms compete for your attention and society demands constant connection, the ability to focus solely on yourself becomes not just an advantage, but a superpower. Consider this. Every moment you spend worrying about others' opinions, every second wasted scrolling through carefully curated highlight reels of strangers' lives, is a moment stolen from your true potential. The ancient Stoics understood something that modern psychology is only now beginning to validate. That true fulfillment comes not from external achievements, but from mastering your own mind, emotions, and responses to life's challenges. The mental strength and clarity you'll develop through this Stoic approach will become your unshakable foundation. Like a lighthouse standing firm against crashing waves, you'll learn to maintain your course, regardless of external chaos. This isn't about isolation or selfishness. It's about building an internal fortress so powerful that nothing external can disturb your peace or derail your progress. The power of this ancient philosophy lies in its brutal honesty about human nature. Epictetus, a former slave who became one of history's greatest Stoic teachers, taught us, there is only one way to happiness, and that is to cease worrying about things which are beyond our control. Think about this deeply. How much of your mental energy is currently invested in things you cannot change? Others' success, societal expectations, past regrets, future anxieties. All of these are chains that bind you to perpetual discontent. When you truly internalize the Stoic principle of focusing solely on yourself, a profound shift occurs in your consciousness. The noise of the external world begins to fade, replaced by crystal-clear awareness of what truly matters. Your energy, previously scattered like leaves in the wind, becomes concentrated like a laser beam, cutting through obstacles with unprecedented precision. This is the power that allowed Seneca to maintain his composure even in exile, and Marcus Aurelius to lead an empire while staying true to his principles. The modern world has conditioned us to believe that constant connectivity equals success, that being busy equals being important. Yet the Stoics knew better. They understood that true power comes from the ability to disconnect from the chaos and reconnect with your inner compass. In 2025, while others chase fleeting trends and superficial achievements, you'll be building something far more valuable, an unshakable core of self-mastery that will serve you for the rest of your life. As Musonius Rufus, another great Stoic teacher, observed, "It is not possible to live well today unless you treat it as your last day." This isn't about living in fear, but about approaching each moment with decisive purpose and unwavering focus. When you stop dispersing your energy, trying to control the uncontrollable, you'll find yourself possessed of a power that few in modern times ever achieve. This transformation doesn't happen overnight, but the principles that guide it are surprisingly simple. The Stoics understood that every external event in life is neutral. It is our reaction to these events that creates suffering or strength. When you focus solely on yourself, you gain the power to choose these reactions consciously, rather than being driven by unconscious emotional patterns. This is the difference between being a leaf in the wind and becoming the wind itself. Picture the most successful people throughout history. From emperors like Marcus Aurelius to modern titans of industry, what sets them apart isn't just talent or opportunity, but their ability to maintain unwavering focus on their path, regardless of external chaos. The Stoic philosopher Hecate put it perfectly. What progress, you ask, have I made? I have begun to be a friend to myself. This simple yet profound shift in perspective, becoming your own closest ally rather than your harshest critic, changes everything. In our hyper-connected age, the ability to disconnect from external noise and connect deeply with yourself is becoming a rare superpower. While others constantly seek validation through likes and shares, you'll be building something far more valuable. A mind that remains calm in chaos, a spirit that stays strong in adversity, and a focus that cuts through distraction like a blade through silk. The ancients knew this secret, that true power comes not from controlling the world around us, but from mastering the world within. Consider how much of your past suffering came not from events themselves, but from your reaction to them. The Stoics teach us that by focusing on ourselves, our responses, our choices, our actions, we gain an almost mythical level of resilience. When you stop trying to control the uncontrollable and instead channel that energy into self-mastery, you tap into a source of power that few ever discover. The journey of self-focus requires courage. The courage to stand apart from the crowd, to resist the constant pull of distraction, to face yourself honestly. As Epictetus boldly stated, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. This means having the strength to pursue your own path, even when others don't understand. In 2025, while the masses chase external validation, you'll be building something far more precious, internal validation that no one can take away. The modern world bombards us with messages about what we should want, who we should be, how we should live. But the Stoics knew that true freedom comes from breaking free of these external expectations. Zeno of Citium, the founder of Stoicism, taught that happiness flows from living in agreement with nature, not the artificial nature of social media and societal pressure, but your own authentic nature. When you focus solely on yourself, you begin to hear your inner voice more clearly, unclouded by the opinions and expectations of others. This journey isn't about becoming selfish or isolated. Quite the opposite. By developing a strong internal foundation, you become better equipped to serve others and make meaningful contributions to the world. Think of it like putting on your own oxygen mask first during an airplane emergency. When you're internally strong and centered, your positive impact on others happens naturally, without depleting your own resources. This is the paradox the Stoics understood. True strength comes not from hardening yourself against the world, but from building such a powerful internal core that nothing external can disturb your peace. As you stand at the threshold of 2025, you face a choice that will define not just your year, but your entire future path. The ancient Stoics have handed down to us a blueprint for inner excellence that has stood the test of time, a way of living that transforms ordinary individuals into extraordinary forces of nature. By choosing to focus solely on yourself, you're not being selfish. You're preparing to become the strongest version of yourself. Remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: the happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts. This isn't just ancient wisdom. It's a battle cry for modern warriors, fighting against distraction, anxiety, and external chaos. When you master your inner world, the outer world naturally bends to your will, not for manipulation, but through the sheer force of your unwavering focus and conviction. The choice is yours. Will you continue to scatter your energy across 1,000 meaningless distractions, or will you join the ranks of those who have discovered the true path to unstoppable personal power? As you move forward into 2025, carry with you this timeless truth. The only person you need to focus on, to compete with, to master, is yourself. Everything else is outside your control, and therefore unworthy of your precious mental energy. The ancient Stoics showed us the way. Now it's your turn to walk the path. The journey of self-mastery begins with a single choice. The choice to turn your focus inward and build an internal fortress that nothing external can breach. Your time is now. The path is clear. The only question that remains is, are you ready to become unstoppable?